Hi guys, this is Mary. Welcome back to Cardz TV. Today we're going to do card number 11 in the 12 Days of Christmas card series. We'll be using the Birthday Bash cartridge, the Doodle Charms cartridge, and for our sentiment, we'll use the Cardz TV Merry Everything stamp set, and we'll be using the Most Wonderful Time of the Year and Merry Everything. So let's get started. For our card base, we're going to use this scallop circle, and this came from the Birthday Bash cartridge. You'll find that on page 38, and there it is right there. And I cut this at 5 inches, and you can see I've put a couple of holes here at the top near the fold line, and I used my crocodile for that, and I just kind of eyeballed it, and I used the smallest hole on there, and we'll be running some ribbon through there when we get the card done. Now for the front of the card, I've cut a red circle, and that's also right here under card tag. You would just hit shift and card tag, and then I cut one out of the snowflake paper that's going to go right there. So I'm going to grab my ATG gun and get this adhered to the front of the card. This card is really quick, guys, but I think it's going to be very cute. I've got my card base all ready. Now I cut another circle the same size as the snowflake paper, and I'll have all the cut sizes and dimensions and all the supplies that I use listed at the end of the video, so you can check there to get all that information. But I cut another white circle the same size as the snowflake paper, and I just took my scissors and kind of trimmed the top so it would look like a snowdrift. And I went ahead and stamped it using some Memento Tuxedo Black ink. And from that Merry Everything set, I used the Most Wonderful Time of the Year. And I'm going to get this adhered right down here at the bottom of the blue and white snowflake paper. I think that's going to be so cute. And it's got a little bit of a shadow at the top, and for that I used my Copic marker, and this is C1, which is Cool Gray number 1, just to give it a little shadow. If you've got some gray ink or some pale blue ink, just to give it a shadow on that snow, that would work too. So I'll get this adhered, and then I'll show you the images that come next. Next, I wanted to add a little row of trees right here to my little winter scene. So for that, I went to the Doodle Charms cartridge, and those trees are on page 125. And it's under border. And I cut the back of the trees out of brown. And I've already adhered these together. So that was brown, and then I hit shift and border and cut the top out of green. And I'm just going to use my two-way glue pen and pull this edge up and tuck that little border of trees right underneath that little snow border. Got my trees adhered down. Now I wanted to add a snowman, so I turned over to page 82, and I love the snowman that's in the Doodle Charms cartridge, and he is super simple to put together. I went over to Blackout, and I cut the back of the snowman out of brown, and that way I get the brown behind the buttons and the eyes, and I get the little twigs for the arms. And then I hit shift and snowman and just cut the top out of white. That'll cut his nose out of white. And I just took a Bic marker, and this is Adobe Orange, and I colored that little piece of white that's the carrot for his nose and put that on. And I wanted him to have a heart. I just think snowmen are so cute with little hearts on them. So for that, I just used this Studio G heart punch. It's just a little bitty heart. Now I've got him on some foam tape. I'm going to take that backing off, and I'm going to add him right here to the front. And except for the ribbon, the front of the card is done. And then we're going to do the inside. I think that's so cute. Now we're going to go ahead and put some ribbon in. And I'm just going to tie this in a bow. I'm going to come up through this side. And hopefully I can get it in here. I may have to cut this in a point. Nope, we got it. And I want to make sure it's straight on the other side. And I'll pull that through the other hole. And I'm going to be brave and go ahead and trim some off so it'll be easier to tie. I hope I cut enough. Get that right there in that hole. If it will cooperate, here we go. And we'll get it straight in the back. And I'll do this as quickly as I can, but if it looks like it's going to take a while, I'll do it off camera. I love this red and white gingham ribbon with this card. Oh my goodness, that's cute. And this ribbon is called Celebrate It Holiday Ribbon Boutique. And I'm not sure where I got it, but you can find red and white gingham ribbon at Joann's and probably Michael's and anywhere that sells craft and fabrics, they'll have it. Okay, we'll get our bow done. And then we'll do the inside. Super cute. That ribbon just really makes the front of this card, don't you think? That is cute, cute, cute. Okay, let's get the inside done. Now I cut another red circle and another white circle. And once again, I used the Merry Everything stamp set and Memento Tuxedo Black. And I've stamped Merry Everything. I'm going to get these adhered together and then get them on the inside. And then we'll come back and take a look at card number 11 in the 12 Days of Christmas card series. Here's the finished card, and didn't that turn out super cute? I just love it. So on the front, we've got the most wonderful time of the year, Merry Everything. So there's card number 11. Thanks so much for coming by and joining me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this card tutorial, and I will see you again soon with card number 12. Bye now.